Hello, it's a rather wet and miserable Friday the 3rd. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. Now, the OECD has been on. They've forecast that the UK economy will post the slowest growth across the G7, both this year and next year. They revised down their forecast to just 0.4% growth, expecting growth to suffer from elevated inflation, needing interest rates to remain higher for longer. Now, this rather makes Sunak look like he's clutching at straws with his claim that the economy has turned a corner and is primed for far better growth numbers, doesn't it? And just when we went to the polls as well. The polls were open yesterday, and where the results out so far show success for Labour, it has not really been to the level expected. Not yet anyway. One in the eye for Boris Johnson. Perhaps thinking that the rules only apply to others, he turned up to vote without a photo ID. Classic Boris. Couldn't bend the rules though, and he was turned away from the polling station. Bravo to those organisers. But anyway, all of that pales into insignificance today because it's Non-Farm Friday, and of course that means we're having the sweepstake. Now, over in the US, the Fed kept the rates on hold this week. That was largely expected, where inflation is looking a little bit sticky and the wider data doesn't support a rate cut just yet. Indeed, the idea of a September rate cut has been called into question, so there is keen interest in the payrolls number to get an update from the employment market. Forecast is for 238,000 new jobs this month. That would be a bit of a drop from the 303,000 seen last time around. But so far this week, ADP private sector jobs beat forecast ever so slightly. Job openings were slightly lower than forecast, and the weekly jobless numbers, well, they were slightly better than forecast too. So broadly, all the employment data has been there or thereabouts this week. Bear that in mind with your sweepstake bid. But of course, you know the drill by now. Drop your bid in the comments below if you want to play along. And of course, win, lose or draw, you will see your name up in lights on the whizzy little results graphic shortly after the data drops today. Me, I'm playing for hashtag Team Over again this month. I am in it to win it with a bid of 275,000 new jobs. Good luck to you, and of course, hopefully, I'll see you from the top step later today. Toodaloo.